I mean, look how beautiful. If you've been searching for the perfect cozy dish to match the season, look no further, my friends. Washington State Beef Commission's Jackie Madill is in studio for us this morning with recipes that are perfect for fall.
Yeah, Jackie, good morning. Good to have you here in person.
Good to I know, like we hugged. I
Yay!
All right.
We're back.
We're back.
It's been a minute.
So aside from like the fun fall favorites and comfort foods, I mean you got some fancy ideas for Thanksgiving. I mean look at this spread.
It's beautiful.
We kind of have a big like holiday execution going forward, right? It's like holiday,
right.
Friendsgiving.
And it's kind of starting to feel normal, so we're getting really revved up for it.
Execution is a dramatic way to put it, but I see where you're going.
I feel like there's a lot to get done in a short period of time.
Yeah.
We have kids, we have big family,
Yeah.
all local, lots of friends, all the activities. I just feel like this is the first year in a minute that we've all felt really excited to gather together. And what better way to gather together than around a beautiful roast, some fabulous food, and just bring everyone together and celebrate.
You officially have our attention. That sounds amazing, yes.
So first off, I just wanted to touch base because we do know that there's a bit of some shortages still in our grocery stores. And if you're looking for an alternative to the traditional centerpiece next Thursday, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
You're going to be shocked by this. A standing rib roast.
What?
I will be making a standing rib roast.
I never thought you were going to go with beef.
Along with the traditional things, I will be also making a standing rib roast. It's big Thanksgiving. All 13
no
cousins,
hate on turkey,
everybody.
but a couple Thanksgivings, my family, we just wanted to switch it up a little bit.
We just love it, and
not?
it feels so good. And I have a suggestion to make it feel like less like Christmas, more like Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Glaze your roast when you're finished with some maple syrup. So I literally just took my jar of maple syrup, good maple syrup. I shoved thyme into it last night, just left it out on the counter. It just kind of like picks up that thyme flavor. Give it a shake, and then as your roast is finishing in the oven, you're gonna give it a glaze. Like think, my grandma used to do this with her ham, at Easter.
I bet that's amazing.
She used to, it just makes a lovely little crust.
I really like the way this smells, by the way. Just a little whiff.
Just lick that. You can roast off some lovely squash, do a great casserole. This is a beef sausage casserole. I made my own crostinis with cornbread. Super simple.
I feel like you've made this for me before,
have.
and I loved it.
It should almost be like breakfast, to be honest. And you've got this wonderful sage flavor in your ground beef, super lean ground beef, homemade cornbread crostinis, cranberries, apples, done and done.
All right, let's make the crostini.
Let's make a little crostini. So again, with the cornbread, I love
cornbread.
I must have been on a roll. So I baked off instead of baking cornbread like thick in my classic square dish, I did it out on like a jelly roll pan, like one of those long, low baking sheets that has a rim.
Yeah.
And so it makes it really low. And then I went ahead and sliced it in half and left it out to air dry, just so it just starts, you can feel it. It's just starting to get a little bit stale. It's not dried out completely, but it makes it like a crostini, like a baguette. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grill off some steaks. I rubbed this with ancho chili powder, a little cumin, so it's a little bit spicy. Obviously, I did this the night before, but you can do this fresh or do it ahead of time.
I was going to say, this seems like a good way to use the leftovers, too.
Wonderful use of leftovers. And if you have to take, like, an app to a party, you can really prep all these pieces ahead of time and then just assemble it. So I've got a little just classic full-fat sour cream, yum.
Okay.
Or you could use Greek yogurt because that's really thick and it's a good substitute for sour cream. You're gonna zest a little bit of lime in there, which I mean just looks festive.
These are great flavors.
And you're gonna squeeze a little lime juice in there as well.
Ooh, that smells good.
Yeah, so we'll just do that. Give this guy a whack.
I wish you could smell it. It smells so good.
It's so bright and fresh.
Yeah.
And then we just blend this sour cream and this fresh lime together. Make a little kind of crema, if you will. And then that's gonna go on top of your crostini.
Okay.
Just kind of dollop it on there. How pretty does that look?
Nice.
Artistically put your little steak slices on there, and then I think this is fun.
We need to talk about this because when you talk about pretty, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
It looks like gems or something.
It's mangoes, pomegranate, and a little red onion.
Which is so festive.
And then just some cilantro because, It feels like very Christmassy, if you ask me. But now it's a little bit messy. But are we really cooking if we're not messy? No.
No.
So this
And we
is
don't
just
care. We just want it to taste good.
It's just fun. It's bright. It smells good. You can prep it ahead of time. You can make it fresh. You know, if you're headed to the mother-in-law's house and you don't want to take up a lot of space in the kitchen,
I love that.
this is a fun thing to take along.
And it looks impressive. It looks like.
Put it on a pretty little cake stand, and all of a sudden you're very fancy. Serve it up.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
serve it up.
So
Easy peasy.
This is just a great way to entertain. I love that you've got some fresh dairy in there. You've got fresh veggies. This beautiful savory steak.
And you did some squash over here too with the roast.
Squash with the roast. Yeah, it makes it a little bit more fall.
So my next question is, where's my invite? I want to eat all of this.
Come on over. It's big Thanksgiving. We got all the kids.
Oh,
Everyone
my
will be
gosh.
running around. It's going to be a blast. So come on down to the Madill household. Check us out.
It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving from Washington's Family Farmers and Ranchers.
And these are all on your website, the
Head to our
recipes.
website. Well, actually, my power was out yesterday, so it
They
will get
will
up.
be.
It will be on the website by noon today.
Wabeef.
Pinky promise.
Wabeef.org.
Wabeef.org.
Jackie, thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Jackie Madill, always a pleasure to have you. All right, let's get a look outside now with
So
Adam.
pleased.
All right.